Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man Noir / Spider-Ham figure. You can see it's the windowless packaging. I'm a little late, but it's fine. It's a box. Not really too interesting, if you ask me. I'm not a fan of the box, the windowless packaging, but whatever. Let's get him out. Honestly, I think he looks really good. I'm a big fan. He has this excellent dot effect that's painted throughout the figure that kind of replicates his art style throughout the movie. Most of this figure is reused from the T'Challa Star-Lord figure from the Marvel's What If wave, but it's really hard to tell. They did a really good job at hiding it. I think the sculpt all around is pretty good. He's got pretty nice articulation, I'd say. I mean, his arms will never go fully down because of this coat, but, I mean, overall, though, he's got what you'd want. I will say I am still really not that huge of a fan of the coat blowing in the wind like that. I wish it was more of a vanilla stance. But, I mean, it doesn't bother me all too much. For accessories, he really doesn't have that much, and I feel like it's a really big missed opportunity. He comes with an extra head, which is cool, and a gun, and then Spider-Ham. Yes, I consider Spider-Ham an accessory, not an extra figure. There's almost zero articulation. I think he could have came with fists, because he only has trigger hands, some open wall-crawling hands, maybe, and whipping hands. I believe that is a essential thing for almost every Spider-Man figure, and I don't think it's really an excuse to not have them here. Another thing that I don't really understand is the extra head without the hat doesn't make too much sense to me. I don't know why they didn't just include a hat to go on the head instead of it being two separate heads. I don't really care that much, but I feel like it would have been a little bit more easy, I guess. I don't know. But overall, the accessories are pretty scarce. To put the gun in the holster, you kind of need to, like, get the holster out because it's blocked by the coat. You gotta kind of move it a little bit. And then, I suggest putting, not putting the, I suggest not putting the gun all the way in, or else you're gonna have a hard time getting it out, because there's no way to push it out. You're gonna have to get something small or something to get it out of there. I'm not gonna do that, so just kind of keep it poking out a little bit so you can, get in there with your fingers and pull it out easily. So I suggest do that. Don't put it in all the way. I actually had an issue with the extra head. When I tried to pop off the that head and put the other one on, the neck joint got stuck inside of the other head. I had to heat it up and try to pop it out. I don't know if that's gonna happen again. I guess I can try to show you guys. Let me try to. Okay, didn't do it that time. Hopefully it doesn't. Let's see. I'm not gonna pop it on fully because I don't want it to get stuck again, but that's what it looks like. It's cool. It does look a little awkward, but I definitely do think it is a good inclusion. If they weren't gonna have the hat removable. It does sound like I'm talking a whole lot of negatives on this figure, and there are certainly some negatives, but I do honestly really like it. I think it's a really good addition to my collection, and very good for if you're building your Spider-Verse, your movie Spider-Verse, whatever. He's a nice looking figure. He looks really good. Here he is with a custom black trench coat from GPS Lot on eBay. I think it looks very cool, and I actually bought it for this figure, so awesome. Here he is next to Jigsaw and the Retro Hammerhead. Here he is next to the Punisher and the 3-pack Bullseye. Here he is next to number 185 and number 147 of Mafex, Symbiote, and Classic Spider-Man. Here he is next to my Kit Bash Norman Osborn and the Retro Green Goblin. Here he is next to the retro Gwen Stacy and Black Cat. Here he is next to the retro Kingpin and Rhino. Here he is next to the Peter and Ned 2-pack. Here he is next to Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales and Across the Spider-Verse Miles Morales. Here he is next to Into the Spider-Verse Prowler and Gamerverse Insomniac Spider-Man. And last but not least, here he is next to the man who killed Uncle Ben, Vulture. Overall, I actually did enjoy this figure quite a bit. I'm pretty impressed. The jacket, I'm not a huge fan of how that's pre-posed, but it's whatever. And I'm not a fan that they priced it like it was a 2-pack, because of Spider-Ham. But with all that, you know, out of the way, I do really like this figure. And I'm gonna give it, with all that aside, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.